Hi everyone and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. I hope everybody's all right today. It's Thursday, December 14th. Currently it's 34 degrees. High today is going to be 53, which that feels pretty good in the 50s. No chance of rain again, but it's going to have some rain soon in several days. Winds at 4 miles per hour. It could rain all it wants to, and it will never catch up to where we should be as far as the water, level or whatever they call it. We just didn't have hardly any this summer. Okay, let's see. Today there will be an Aldi haul. I know I just did one, but that one was recorded about a week ago. So we went back and saw a lot of things we wanted, and we had a list of things we needed. So it ended up being a pretty big haul. So, but we got some great prices, and I thought the total was really good. So check that out today. What you doing back here, kitty? I got her some tuna up there. I think she's done. Not canned tuna or pouch tuna. It's the kind that's that Purina Fancy Feast appetizers, I think they call them. The one with scallop topper. Okay. Let me see. What's for dinner? At Aldi, we bought some of their. They got pizza dough in where the lunch meat is. It's about right where the lunch meat is at ours, and it's only like $1.29. And the first time I bought it, things happened. We were supposed to have it like the next day, and it ended up being like 4 or 5 days after we got it, and it was just blowed up, and it wasn't. You obviously when you get it, they were a little bit frozen, so they must come in frozen. And once it thaws out, you think you need to pretty much use it. So I'm going to fix that today. Today's taste test came from Aldi yesterday. Okay, let me see what else we got. The giveaway rules. We're going to be giving away the prize package tomorrow, Friday. So I'm going to go over the rules one more time. And if you haven't entered, you're going to be missing out on a nice prize pack unless you get your entry in soon. Okay, it's sponsored. It's the hashtag Christmas giveaway, sponsored by Jeff's Famous Beef Jerky. And check out their website. They've got $1 off, I believe, all packs of jerky right now. So you can, and they don't just have jerky. They got lots of stuff. Some nice stocking stuffers that will be. We showed one of them in Logan's show. They were lobsters, like gummy lobsters. They got all kinds of stuff like that. And they're perfect size for stocking stuffers, everybody. And I saw the price online. I believe they're like $3.49, so they're not bad. You could get you some jerky and get you some of those and everything, and the jerky could be a good stocking stuffer as well. So check out their website, and I'll put that in my description. And also check out the Logan's Awesome Snack Review Bundle. It's got Logan's favorites in it, and I'll have the link to it as well. So anyway, the rules are you must be subscribed to my channel, must be 18 years old or older to enter. And if you haven't seen the prize pack, look back on last Saturday and you'll see it in the thumbnail, and you can check out the video where I actually show each piece and talk about it. Okay, it's only available in the U.S. YouTube has nothing to do with the giveaway. In your comment, put hashtag Christmas giveaway to enter, all one word. We're not responsible for the prize package once it's shipped and out of my hands. Giveaway started on December 9th, Saturday. The winner will be picked on Friday, December 15th. If the winner doesn't contact me in 48 hours with their address, there will be another winner picked. So that's what's going on with that. All right, let's do the taste test. And we got these, like I said, at Aldi. They're new. I've never seen them before. They're probably just for the holidays, I would imagine. It's Bake Shop Bakery sugar cookie donuts, and it's got like little Starflake. My sinuses are driving me nuts on them. And I don't expect these to be really good for you, because I can't even remember the last time I had a donut. You know, I'm just gonna try them, and we wanted to try them, but you know, we don't. I love Krispy Kreme donuts, but boy, if you get a dozen of them, you're gonna sit there and eat about 4 of them at least. You know, I mean, you can't, especially if they just made them. They're so good, so we stay away from that place. Okay, yeah. So I wouldn't suggest having these all the time. One of them is 220 calories, 17% of total fat, 35% saturated. That's the number that kind of bothers me. Really no trans fat. You got 3% of cholesterol, 6% of sodium, 8% carbs. No fiber. It's got 16% sugars, 2% each of calcium and iron, and 1% of potassium. And really, besides the saturated fat at 35%, it's really not all that bad. You know, I mean, 16% of sugar, there's a lot of things that has more sugar than that. And 17% is a little high on total fat, but not terrible. So one of them, you know, is not going to be that bad, really. If you ate all 4 of them, I think that might be a problem. But anyway, let's check out what they... Is that tape on it? Tape on it. And it's hard to get it on. Uh-oh, kitty, no. Nope, not while I'm doing this, okay? Not right now. I got tape on all 4 sides. My goodness. Well, I guess that's better than it coming open. Well, I don't think it'd be such a problem to get into. Maybe I can get it open. There we go. Let's get one with a lot of the glaze. They are kind of neat looking. Got like a glaze over them, and then this little these are crunchy. It's like kind of like a cake donut on the inside. I know it's going to be good with coffee. Little things are falling off. Oh, it's good. Oh, great with coffee. They had these little 2-bite cupcakes, red velvet. I think they were $3.99. I wanted to get them, but after I got these, I thought, no, I better not get those. They always seem like they always have some kind of little 2-bite cupcakes. They'll have like the half chocolate and half vanilla. We haven't gotten any in probably, I don't know, 8 or 9 months. But they're really good, though. Here we go. Really good. Kitty's laying on her back. Okay. You know, I'm going to give that like a 2.75 out of 5 for nutrition facts. They're not that fantastic for you, really. I wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't have them all the time. Um, 5 out of 5 for flavor. I don't know if I can actually, that tastes exactly like a sugar cookie, but it's really good. It has like a kind of little of a vanilla kind of taste to it. And I guess sugar cookies, they might even have vanilla in it. I haven't made any from scratch. But anyway, that's really good, y'all. They're really, really tasty. Delicious. Okay, went over the giveaway rules. Let's do some jokes of the day. Oh, the first one I don't like. It's not really, dirty or anything like that. It's just I don't like the meaning of it. So I'm not gonna do it. The second one that they have is birthday song. Yeah, sometimes they have some in here that are just really kind of, don't need to be said. It just, you know what I mean? I don't have the right word for it, but it really shouldn't even put them on here, if you ask me. Okay, it was our great aunt's birthday, so we decided to call her up and sing happy birthday. Only trouble was we dialed the wrong number. Don't let it bother you, said the voice on the other end. You need all the practice you can get. They must sound bad. Okay, thought of the day. That's a lot of dead species. Did you know that 99% of all species that have ever existed are gone now? Yep, over 99% of these species are now extinct. Isn't that crazy to think? And what if all those species, we're only 1% then, that's left, or whatever they're talking about. I guess they mean everything, humans aren't extinct or anything, but can you imagine all of them if they were all here? Looks like the world would probably be run over with with that many more, because if you figure 1% now, and there's tons of animals and stuff. Okay. Yeah, it's hard to comprehend some of these things sometimes, like what it would really be like if you... I saw one earlier, on here, excuse me. Okay, let's try this. What is the main material used in the early Egyptian pyramids? Limestone, marble, basalt, or slate? Let me get it on the place where you answer. Okay, limestone, salt, basalt, marble, or slate. I don't think I've ever heard, marble being made into like huge brick type things. Slate is, it's easy to break pieces off of it. You can hit on it and it's like peels off. Like, I'm not sure what basalt is, but I know limestone. I'm pretty sure limestone was used, and I don't know about the later ones though. I think the later ones they used a lot of granite. I don't know about the blocks on the outside, but in the inside they had a lot of stuff with granite. So let's try. I'm going to try limestone, and that's it. During the earliest periods, pyramids were constructed wholly of stone. Local quarried limestone was the material of choice for the main body of these pyramids, while a higher quality of limestone quarried at Tura, near modern Cairo, was used for the outer casing. Granite quarried near Aswan was used to construct some architectural elements, see, like inside of it. And it goes on and on. I've not really read a lot of books on Egypt, but I've watched a lot of documentaries, more than books, about Egypt. Okay, so next question. The Empire State Building is a great example of what architectural style? Victorian. Hey, kitty. No, don't do that. Don't do that, honey. I might have to get her to... I might have to pause it in a minute. She's scratching on the cabinet door. She does it sometimes. I don't know if she thinks something's in there. Maybe she heard something. I don't know. Yeah, okay. What architectural style? Victorian, Baroque, Art Deco, Gothic. And it is kind of like an old style. I don't know what I don't know that they would call that Art Deco. Uh, Not Gothic either. I want to think. I don't know what Baroque is. Art Deco would be kind of unusual type thing, I would think, for back then. I'm gonna say Victorian. Nope, I'm wrong. It is Art Deco. Okay. The Empire State Building is located in Midtown Manhattan on 5th Avenue at 34th Street. It remains one of the most distinctive and famous buildings in the United States and is one of the best examples of modernist Art Deco design. Okay. I didn't think that's what it was. Notre Dame Cathedral is an example of which style of architecture? Baroque, Modernist, Gothic, Art Deco. Now this is way back. It can't be Art Deco. I can't remember, when it was, but it was like 1400 or when, I want to say on this, I wouldn't call it modernist, and I'm still not sure what Baroque is, so I'm gonna say Gothic. That's right. Notre Dame, referred to as simply as Notre Dame, is a medieval Catholic cathedral on Isle de la Cite on the 4th arrondissement of Paris. The cathedral dedicated to the Virgin Mary is considered one of the finest examples of French Gothic architecture. Okay, which Mesopotamian word describes a pyramid with steps? Monolith, obelisk, ziggurat, shrine. Okay. A monolith, I was thinking that was like a big square block or something that goes like a statue type thing. But an obelisk is, I think, the one that has like a point. It's like so tall, and then it has like a point on the top. I don't know about shrine. Why would that have to do with anything of a pyramid? Pyramid. I mean, I don't know that they would call that a shrine. So I don't exactly know what ziggurat is, but I think that's what it must be. And I'm right. Good deduction there, Mike. And did you know ziggurat, a pyramidal stepped temple tower that is an architectural and religious structure characteristic of the major cities of Mesopotamia, now mainly in Iraq, from approximately 2200 until 500 BCE. Okay. Many examples of Gaudi's architecture can be seen in which city? And I don't know if this is a hint or not, because I don't know where that is. There's a picture. Gaudi's architecture can be seen in which city? Okay, if that's some of it, it looks pretty modern. I don't know. But parts of it look older. Lyon, Lyon, Barcelona, Prague, or Rome? Barcelona. The name, if he was from, the name seems to be kind of, it's Barcelona in Spain, isn't it? And that sounds maybe like a Spanish type name. So I don't know what what that is. I don't think it would be Rome or Prague. I'm going to go with Barcelona, everybody. Yeah, I got it right. From the Sagrada Familia to the Casa Mila, Antoni Gaudi fills the streets of Barcelona with architecture that is a reflection of this time period, his devotion to nature, and his general brilliance. As Gaudi's claims to fame, you may be more familiar with these art-defining wonders around the city. I got 4 right and 1 wrong. Art Deco was a major influence on architecture in which century? 17th, 19th, 20th, 21st. Okay, if Art Deco, so they're calling the uh, Empire State Building Art Deco. I don't think that would be the 17th century. I think that would be the 19th century. No, it's the 20th century. Okay, so I got my centuries wrong, I guess. Art Deco, also called Style Moderne, was a movement in the decorative arts and architecture that originated in the 20s of the 20th century. So I thought a little bit too far back. And developed into a major style in Western Europe and the United States during the 30s. Okay. 4 right, 2 wrong. Which puzzle game was created by a Hungarian architecture professor? Rubik's Cube, Jenga, Cascadia, Escape Room, the game. Okay, I haven't played a board game since I was a kid, I guess. No, maybe I have since I've been an adult, but it's been so long ago I can't remember. I don't know what Cascadia is. This Escape Room, the game, I've never seen that or heard from it. I think, and I know what Jenga is, but I think it's Rubik's Cube. That's right. The Rubik's Cube was invented in 1974 by Erno Rubik, a Hungarian architecture professor. Rubik later used the cube as a learning exercise to teach his students about three-dimensional spaces. And of course, it went crazy and he made a bunch of money. I'm sure it didn't cost a whole lot to make either. It's all plastic, pretty much. I think everything was plastic on it, I'm pretty sure. Which of these ancient Roman structures has the largest surface area? The Pantheon, the Amphitheater of Pompeii, the Colosseum, Circus Maximus. Okay, I think, and it shows a picture, so I don't know if that's anything, that would help. I think we talked the other day in one of them. I know the Colosseum, it didn't look that big when I've seen it. Circus Maximus, isn't that something to do with the Colosseum thing, or is that? I guess that's a different one. And an Amphitheater of Pompeii, I've never heard anything about it, but I think it was the Pantheon. Was that the? It was the. Had a lot of like where the king lived, like castles and stuff. But I remember saying the other day it covered like 27,000 square miles or something crazy. Maybe, but I'm not for sure it was called Pantheon. But I'm gonna go for that. Nope, it isn't. It's Circus Maximus. It must have been something else we were talking about. But remember that one the other day? But I was like, good grief, 27,000 square miles? It's huge. Okay, the Circus Maximus was one of the largest sports arenas ever built in history. At its peak, it could accommodate as many as 250,000 spectators. Wow! Greater than any modern stadium. And with an area of 2,000 by 600 feet. It was surely a sight to behold. Unfortunately, nothing remains today but the site where it was originally located, between Palatine and Aventine Hills in Rome. So I missed that. The High Line, a public park in New York, was built on what structure? A rooftop, an abandoned highway, a bridge, an elevated rail line. Okay, how would you... was built on what structure? And how could you build it on top of an elevated rail line or a bridge? I want to say, I would say an abandoned highway because, in New York, space is, probably tight. And if they had some type of abandoned highway, that would be something that they weren't using. So that's my guess. I might be wrong again. And I'm wrong. It is an elevated rail line. The High Line is the first. I should have known by the word High Line. Rail line. I didn't catch that. The High Line is the first public park constructed on an elevated rail line in the United States. When train use began to decline in the 60s, and after the train stopped running in the early 80s, it didn't say they stopped. You should have said that, an abandoned rail line. Something started a community group, Friends on High Line, dedicated to an elevated park greenway. Okay. 5 right, 4 wrong. I got one more. Let's see if I can at least break even. In which architectural style is Trevi Fountain built? And I don't know if that's it or not, but it doesn't look much like a fountain, but maybe it is. Gothic, Baroque, Neoclassical, Rococo. Well, to me, if that's it, my goodness, I'm not for sure about this. I want to say Gothic. Nope. So I did. It is Baroque, and I didn't know what Baroque was. The Trevi Fountain stands in the Quirinale district of Rome, is officially recognized as one of the best-looking fountains in the world. The Trevi is famous for being the largest Baroque fountain in the world, and arguably the prettiest too. I wish it would say what Baroque is supposed to mean. Okay, so I ended up with 5 and 5, but that's all right. I learned some great stuff. I hope you all did good. Maybe you know more about this stuff than I do, but I like to mix it up so where everybody might find something that they know a little bit about. So everybody, I hope you enjoyed this morning coffee break. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out. And hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Check out the Aldi haul. I think we got some really good buys and some new items. Bye, everyone, and God bless.